Hello everyone, Audi Body, it's me, Isha, and today I am so excited to be talking to you about my Medusa piercing. I am so excited because I'm absolutely in love with this piercing. I think it makes me look like such a bad bee. It's unreal, and I feel so confident and gorgeous with it. I think, dare I say, it's the best decision I made of 2021. I'm going to be taking you from the experience getting it pierced all the way up until now, which is 4 weeks post piercing. So if this is something that interests you, I'm going to have pictures, I'm going to have videos, then stick on and continue watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this account if you're not already, which you probably aren't because this is brand new. And also go follow me on Instagram. I'm a lot of fun there. I'm shabopping. I'm naked half the time, so what's not to love? Go give me a follow. You know you want to. So I'm going to start off with what it was like getting it pierced. And I think the number one question that everybody wants to know before getting a piercing is, how much did it hurt? For me, I would say the pain, 3 out of 10. 3 to 4 out of 10. If you're really sensitive, 5 out of 10. But it really was not that painful. When you think about it, the space between your nose and your lips, like this space, there's not a lot of nerve endings there. Like, it's kind of just fat. It was less painful than my nose piercing, and less painful than my conches. Like, it was quite a chill one. It's nothing. If you want to get it done, you know you won't let the pain stop you. So whatever I'm saying is irrelevant. You know your heart is set on it. So, baby girl, you go do what you want to do. I didn't experience any swelling straight afterwards. Straight afterwards, it was just red and it was just tender. It was just sore. It was quite difficult to talk. I couldn't bite into food. I had to drink my drinks out of a straw. Like, it was quite tender and I was quite aware of its presence on my face. But there was no swelling. It wasn't until the waking up in the morning after that my lips were, they had blown up. So I pierced it with a longer bar than what I would need to account for this swelling. It was a really good thing that they did give me a bar this long, because if this bar was any shorter, there would be so much pressure on my lip. There would be so much pressure on this area. I don't even want to think about it. It's quite tender. And I think tender is the word for the first day, couple of days, 3 days, and then it does go down. For me, the swelling will die down back to normal by like week 3. So I think I'm ready to change it to a smaller one. I messaged my purser and they said that I should downsize to a 1.23. And once it's fully healed, downsize to a 1.210.3. So I still have the original bar in at the moment. I am at the 4-week point, so I can change it if I want, but I wanted to do this video before I changed it. And if you guys want me to do a video when I change it, then I'll also upload that. I used the same sterile salt solution spray for all my piercings. I got from Amazon, and it's this it's this proton, I can't pronounce it. It's the Prontolind spray, which is literally just like sodium chloride in ionized water, and it's so great. I think it's the application, because nobody can be bothered to go make a salt water solution. Oh, use rock salt. Oh, use sterile water. Oh, use ionized water. Like, nobody can be bothered to make that up. So just having like this in a handy, easy spray bottle, just in the morning and before bed, and if you're in your room all day, like, midday in between. It's so easy, so I'd really recommend using this. I use this for all of my piercings. My conch, this one I got back in December, started to flare up a little bit. And I sprayed it on there consistently for like 2 weeks and I completely got rid of it. So I'd most definitely recommend that. The extra thing I used to do, which I learnt off of one YouTube video, was to use mouthwash to like, and concentrate it around like in between your upper lip and your front teeth to like really clean the inside of the person as well, which I thought was a really good idea. And I've been doing that too, which is really, I don't know, I feel like I'm taking care of my person from the inside out, and my person's just been like really chill, really calm. I mean, I sometimes get crusties, but I feel like that's quite typical with all new persons. Like as it heals, like it does crust a bit, but I definitely feel like it's on its way to healing. Be careful when eating. You don't want to bite down on it. I haven't like really bitten down on it. It has gotten caught underneath my front two teeth, like because it's got a flat back on it, it can get caught and hooked. It can get caught and hooked right here. So you don't want to go and literally pull it out. That's horrendous, because every time I'm eating, I am thinking about my person, I am thinking about it, and I think you kind of need to in the beginning, especially when the bar's this long. You do have to be aware of it. So I'm hoping that once I get the bar shortened, it'll be a lot easier to just like not have to think about it as much, and I can just enjoy it for its aesthetic purposes. But I guess that's what it's like with all piercings. It takes time before you can fully enjoy it. How it feels, like my gum and my teeth, where my Medusa actually sits, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, it sits on my gum. The other 10% of the time it's when I'm eating, and then because of the length or because of the movement around my mouth, it doesn't just sit like on my top gum there. It likes to move around, and that's when I can bite down. But most of the time it sits on my gum. It doesn't really rub against my teeth that much. Even when I'm speaking right now, it's not up against my teeth. It does take a little bit of time for it to find its position. I did find that in the beginning it did used to rub against my teeth a lot more, but now it's kind of like healed, and it's kind of in this like stagnant position on my gum. It really just stays there most of the time. Like it will find its place, it will be comfortable, it will find the place it's supposed to be in where it doesn't irritate you, especially if you go to a good qualified piercer. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing any piercing yourself if you're not qualified, and I think I would recommend doing the Medusa even less. Be careful when you're navigating your face. Be careful when you're taking off your t-shirts. You don't want to pull it out. Be careful when you're eating. Be careful when you're washing your face and when you're doing your skincare. I always find it the best, especially when the bar is long, rather to like do your lips like that to like get areas, push them forward and pout like, and go like that, so there's no risk of like knocking it. Because when it's like this, when it sticks out like that, when it's so long, it's so easy for it to get caught on things, for you to knock it with your hand. Like when you're rubbing your nose, like when it's so long, I can't really rub my nose without like irritating my Medusa. So you do have to get used to navigating it. You just need to be aware of it and just take care of it, because it's not going to be this, you know, this high maintenance forever, just for a little bit. And I think it's a person that's worth it. I think it's a person that's worth the maintenance. I'm really excited to change out the jewellery and to go for something a bit more bling bling, something a bit more cute, something a bit more like that shows my personality off a bit more. Especially as we're entering summer, I want something that goes pow, 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 pow. I want something that just makes me look like a bad bee, you know, just a little pop, a little sparkle, something a little cute. That's it. So if you have any questions at all about my Medusa, if you're about to get your Medusa piercing, if you're thinking about getting a PHILTRUM piercing, have any advice for anyone else, also leave them in the comments. How's your Medusa piercing going? Are you thinking about getting a Medusa piercing? Have you already had it? Where are you at in your healing process? I'd absolutely love to know. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Don't forget to follow me on the Instagram. I'm a lot of fun there on Hair Full Form, and I will see you in my next vid. Bye.